Right into it. Hey guys, we're back with the Western Arizona Giraffes, and it's been a bit of a losing streak. Let's see. Somehow managed to sneak one away from UNLV by 3. Got beat on by UNM and Hawaii and Colorado State, and couldn't quite pull it off against Fresno State. We've got 3 games left in the season. The first 2 today will hopefully be against not the greatest teams. 4 and 5 for Boise State and Air Force. And Boise got slaughtered by that Air Force team. So who knows? Maybe we can pick up a W. It's certainly not going to be easy, but we'll load right into it. And we're just gonna go with an alt helmet. Get that home game going. We are disadvantaged in the overall battle, but we know that that doesn't matter because our overall's a bit of a sham. We certainly do not play like a 40 or a 77 overall team. No mistakes today is the goal. No turnover, well, no interceptions. You can't really prevent a lot of the fumbles, but try to avoid stupid interceptions. Avoidable ones. Offensively, we do rank higher, but defensively, we are bottom of the barrel. And we got a couple guys visiting, so trying to make our case for Sam and George there. One of their top players is injured. Woo, they've got 3 guys injured compared to just R1. But Thompson won't be back for this season, which is a real shame. But hopefully next year when he gets better in the off season and we pick up a few players and everybody else gets better and happiness occurs, maybe we'll see a little something happen with this team. Maybe a winning streak. We both average 2 sacks a game, but we're just not doing it in the turnover department on defense. And if we get the chance out here at Savannah Stadium in Lake Havasu City, right on the California border, about as west as you can get in Arizona, we're gonna kick first. Try to see what the defense can do early in this game, if anything at all. And it's a rainy one on the lake. Let's hope that somehow that plays to our advantage. We're going to be wanting to run the football a lot today. Question is, can we do things right? We want to stop the quarterback at all costs, and we'll hold our blocks on offense. And you know, we might be switching out of the 3-3-5 next season, but we're married to it right now. We'll try a little cover 3 in the zone. And see if we can't get something going. This is likely going to be a pass on the first play of the game. I'm going to back up to be a little extra man. They scramble on first down, and they only got a yard. Jalen Henderson barely got out of the backfield. We had a chance to pop him. And as per usual, we missed a tackle. This is probably going to be a run here on 2nd and 9. No run, no draw. It's a pass. Berg. Ooh, he had a chance maybe to get to that one, but at least we had 2 guys there for the gang tackle. That'll bring up 3rd and 4. Again, I'm kind of expecting a run, probably to the left side. We're going to line up right over this running back, and just too slow over the middle. We're going to pick up the first down. The longer a route is, you know, the fewer changes in direction that a receiver has, the more likely they are to get open against our team, just based on the speed alone. And I'm going to call this a run to the right. I believe that they're going to put the ball on the ground here. And it goes up the middle. We did call it a run, but oof, they should not have gotten 5 yards out of that. See if we can, I don't know, maybe bring a little something. Let's go with the zone safety blitz. I want to show blitz here. We're going to just try to bring some pressure. The quarterback, he's got all day to throw, and he gets rid of it. Olsen's barely able to get the diving tackle, and Aquatic has it going. Oh, I felt like streaming at a reasonable time today. Yeah. I've been with a weird schedule recently. Oh my. We're gonna ignore the fact that I just had a man dive the complete opposite direction of the back there. And Boise State's moving a little too easily on me. I'm not liking this. Not sure if I should be blitzing a ton right now or just playing really conservative, but nothing seems to be working. We got pressure on the quarterback, and we get the sack as well. So I guess just do what we're doing. Cover 2 in that instance. And see if maybe something kind can happen to us. Who knows? 2nd and 16, I'm expecting a pass. They did get us a jump. They didn't get the snap off in time. And all day to throw. He's got a man wide open through the through the center of the field is the word. And they get the extra point as well. How have you been doing, Aquatic? This football season, I think it's going to start to get interesting this week. A bunch of conference play started. I should not have taken that out, but we got a face mask, so that's good news, and also good news.
Face mask. Defense.
No reason to even think about accepting that.
First down.
Curious to see what our offense can do this game. We might just go into another slow, lumbering drive down the field here and burn a bunch. We are 2 and 7. Sounds about right. 2 and 7. We won our first game before all the players got super tall, before the growth spurt. Against Arizona, so it's like the big marquee win for the school, but at the same time it doesn't really count. And then we managed to pull off a 3-point victory against UNLV. So it's been rough. The restrictions on this team, I need to get a thing, a little thing like Hybrid has. Is we're only recruiting players that are 6'7" or taller, since we are the Giraffes. When the team, when it was created on Team Builder, didn't have, or had like 2 people that fit that requirement. So after the first game, where we had essentially a normal team, I went through and altered all the players because they're all freshmen and sophomores. So I randomly gave them a new height that fit between the 6'7" and 7 foot. Added a little bit of weight to them, and then dropped their speed, their acceleration, and their agility, and up to their strength and awareness. And now we have a team of giants who are so slow. But since they're all freshmen and sophomores, by our 3rd season, I think we're going to be pretty impressive. We're going to go to here on this first down and hope. I don't expect our guys to get open often, and I don't like at all what I'm seeing. So we're just gonna take our couple yards and get out of bounds. Oh, yeah, you wouldn't believe. The Mountain West is just angry. It's not just a recruiting restriction. It's we're gonna say it's a admittance restriction. So even if you're just a normal student, you're coming to get your degree, you've got to be tall.
That makes it 3rd and 3.
Oh my gosh. Yao Ming's only, please. Lyra up the middle gets us another first down, and this is we are essentially a very Army-like offense. We burn a lot of clock, and We run the football a lot, and it's going to be predictable, but the question is, can you stop it? It's one of the benefits of having some strong players. Especially with how young all these guys are. First or second year players. You know, it's hard to stop it. And as a result, we just kind of, we Thanos everybody. We are inevitable, and we're hoping for the best. Okay, I will. I was... Oh god, that was a bad pass. Good old two-factor authentication there. Like, I'm fine with it if it's... I would think it could have been a face mask, but I guess not. I'm fine with it if it's like, hey, we'll send you a text, as we're going to go for this on 4th down. We can't afford not to score a touchdown. But when you need an app or something, I really dislike that. 4th and 2, can we make the correct read? And will it even matter? Medley has a block, and oh, he's tackled from behind, and even with his length, he's just barely not able to get there. He's got to reach for that one. He's got to have a little bit of awareness. And so it's going to be our defense coming out on the field to probably mean the game is over. Makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Screen on 1st down, and I absolutely goofed that one up. The way that this offense works at this point, or the way that this team works at this point, is that our defense is pretty much straight up dookie. And if the offense can't score, then we likely lose the game. High tower would be a good idea. I agree. Oh, bad coverage from me. We're gonna get picked apart on this in this game. Tried the man there for a play. I'm not a fan. Oh, something's gotta give. I'm gonna call this a run to the left, and running back cuts it up. We are notoriously bad at tackling, and so what should have just been maybe 8 yards turns into 24 pretty quickly. We're going to bring a little blitz on this 1st and 10. Something's got to give. The problem is our team is so slow that even when something good happens, we're too slow to react to it. There's one in the backfield, and we actually bring him down, so the blitz works out. And now we can probably expect them to go to the air at the start of the 2nd quarter. We're just going to go cover 3 max. Rush 3, get an extra man back there, and see if we can't force an incompletion. Quarterback's 5 of 5, I think, at this point. And he's going to scramble, and he'll slide down. So, I mean, not an incompletion, but not a completion either. We've seen worse. And we're going to blitz again here on 3rd and 4. If we can hold them to a field goal, that would be a miracle by this defense's standards. To go to the air, I'm going to have to back out, and it won't matter. They've got the 1st and goal at the 4. And I think that might be it. I'm pretty sure that they're going to score on this drive. And unless we can just start actually scoring and putting up or getting some onside kicks, we're going to be in trouble. This is a run. So our run D has been all right, and it'll be interesting. Alabama fans are probably going to be fine. Who do they play this week? Where are they going? Gonna try to follow the running back, and we'll pop the quarterback. We've got him in a 3rd and goal. Southern Miss. Well, you should win the next 2. You won't lose in the next 3 weeks, is my guess. So there's a little bit of time for if there are problems for the one of the greatest coaches of all time to figure it out. I'm expecting a run on 3rd and goal. It is a run. Can Newberry get there? He's able to slow it up, and we've forced the 4th down. The question is, does Boise go for it? And it looks like they will. This is not good news. This is not good news at all. We want... Guess we'll call the crash too and try to bring some stuff. I saw that. It's pretty baller. No draw. Quarterback's gonna scramble, and he gets in. Oh, we had a chance to stop Boise. For would have been one of the only times we would have had a chance. But instead of a turnover on downs, it'll be 7 on the board for the Broncos, and things aren't looking good out here in the Savannah. I'm gonna say Georgia, just because I'm not really sure what Notre Dame has this year, and they don't have the greatest track record in recent years in relatively big games, but I don't know. Nothing to base that on other than just a little eye test. Oh, this offense is hard. This team is kind of annoying to play with right now. I can't throw any long bombs, and that's like my what a terrible pass. This is my bread and butter. We had our kind of our check down man wide open 5 yards downfield, and we couldn't throw it anywhere near him, so on 3rd and 8, we're gonna get a little freaky here. It'll be a good test for Georgia. On 3rd and 8. Oh, that's not how I wanted to throw to. It went out of bounds anyways, but I'm pretty sure if that was on target, it was getting picked. And yep, this team is not good this year. There's no doubt about it at this point. If the offense is struggling to put up points, oh, I just completely whiffed again, and the defense can't get a stop, we're not gonna be in a good way. And I haven't. I've thought about it. I've thought about going Sharks 2.0, but it just hasn't happened. I just want a jersey. So badly I want a Sharks jersey, but I can't. I've been unable to find a good way to make that. I gotta get in contact with Nike. They're not that far away. Probably an hour and a half drive out to Nike headquarters. That's a fucking hit. He went into the slide there. I'd probably get called for a targeting if this was NCAA 20. That was a brutal shot. Take John Billings as well. 3rd and 3. They're going to go to the air. And, oh, I knew that he was looking at the running back. I just kind of whiffed again. We maybe had a chance to bring up a 4th down there. It's just we're not quite there yet defensively. Jalen Henderson's 8 of 8 passing for 115 yards and a touchdown. And this will be, I don't know what my linebacker's doing. It's a screen. My linebacker in the zone followed that receiver all the way over. It's not really what he should have been doing there. It's not helping out our cause here. 2nd and 8. Henderson's now 9 of 9 passing. And we're gonna, well, I wanted to audible, but we'll be fine. They're gonna run, and this is likely gonna be a touchdown because we can't tackle. It's just all around bad. This is gonna be a chance at a shutout here for Boise State in our own stadium. $21-0. Still in the first half. This is rough. We do get the ball to start the third quarter, so I guess that's kind of a benefit. But we have to score on this drive, and we don't have a whole lot of time to do it. Let's show a little play action on 1st and 10. If we get sacked or if we throw a pick, then we know that the universe just isn't on our side today. Kind of looking at Nehemiah Bobo, and ball was underthrown a little bit, but I'm really just lucky that the linebacker doesn't turn around there and yoink it out of the air.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Oh, 2nd and 10. They should know it's a pass. The question is, can they stop it? I want Bobo on more of a slant. 2nd and 4. Bobo's open. Oh my God, what a bad pass. His passing accuracy really shouldn't be as bad as it is. If you look at like his rating, I'm pretty sure it doesn't account for throws that are that garbage. So we're just gonna heave one up there, and that one again was just a little bit overthrown, but Ben had an excuse. So while the Boise State quarterback is like 10 of 10 passing, we have started the game 1 and 6. This is not great. We're going to call for the fair catch. No opportunity to lay the hammer. And we've got 2 yards here in this second quarter. Really lighten it up. Let's try the nickel. Because something's not working here. They're going to run. It's up the middle. Linebacker's there. Again, our run D is doing something, at least. But if they go to the air, we're screwed. 2 minutes left. 2:10 left in the half. They do go to the air. And it's a man. And he's open. And he's got a foot inbound. And it's a first down near midfield for Boise State. 10 to 10 passing, 132 yards. Just getting embarrassed. That's going to be a draw. I was there, but we'll get picked up on the block and then whiff on a tackle. And then have to get him from behind. It's just not good. It's not good at all. Even on the other games where we were severely outmatched, we could at least do a little bit of something when we put up points. This one is just all around bad. Berg, no reason why he shouldn't have been on his man there. He was running away before I usured him. And if he would have been in the right spot to begin with, that probably could have been a pick. Could have gotten his hands on it. Instead, it's a 4-play, 69-yard touchdown drive for the Broncos, and we've got a minute and 37 to give them the ball back. Because the team can't do anything else. It's the conclusion I've come to. Godfrey will get a chance to return this one. Best we can hope for is usually the 30. But we got past the 25, so or to the 25, so I guess it's just A-okay. PG Keen. Let's throw the ball up and try to throw a pick. 1st and 10. You know what? I was gonna say, let's just dump it off to Garen Vincent for a nice little completion, get some positive yardage, you know, triple our yards for the quarter. Instead, it's gonna just be dropped. We finally got one on target, and he lets it hit the ground. And YOLO, we're just gonna see if Nehemiah Bobo can get there. No. Finally, we throw it a little further than the receiver, and it's picked off. This is fucking awful, to say the least. 1 of 8 passing for 3 yards and an interception. Oh, it's so bad.
Number 14 makes the tackle.
Oh, what does QBR? Oh no, that's a screen. I don't think that we're going to really be able to get there in time. Although we did stand him up as he tried to hurdle. That's a rare animation there. You would think. Although I don't know if it's gonna matter. At this point, it would just be for pride. Which we don't have any to begin with. Quarterback's gonna scramble. I boomed him again. I've given him a couple big hits. He just wants to hold on to the football. We need a turnover or something from one of those. We got him in a 3rd and 5. See, we got him right where we want him. Get the offense on the field for a long time, and the offense will get tired. They're 3 of 4 on their conversions. I've left a man open over the middle, but also had a decision to make there. And, yikes. That's no good. Another first down. 54 seconds. I want Arrington this time. And, oh, Newberry should have been able to get to that one, but it's just another completion. So, still perfect on the game for the Boise State quarterback. The problem with trying to shrink the game as the losing team right now is that, well, we can't move the football. We're going to blitz on this down. And there we go. It's a loss of 6. He still has not had an incomplete pass, though. Although that one hurt him. I think he's 16 of 16 now, which is a great start to the game. 3rd and 8 with 43 seconds to go. I'm going to see if maybe I can get off the edge with Bowen here. Calling it a pass. It will be a pass. And back of the end zone, they're going to call that a touchdown? He got a foot down? I don't believe that. He was out of bounds 9 times out of 10. They're not even going to look at it if it allows me to. We're going to challenge that. I think that his foot was out of bounds. I think we forced a 4th down. Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that he's out of bounds there. I really hope I'm right.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field
What?
stands.
Very rude. He might have been dragging, but that other foot was still out of bounds. I think that the refs just have more to gain by allowing Boise State to win. It's a conspiracy against us. Certainly not just our bad team.
The
40 seconds now to try to get something going. As I'm getting a spam phone call, I'm curious as to what that's about. Oh, I ran into my blocker. I'm so bad at this game. Great teamwork. That's the last thing I would call that. Oh, man. Great teamwork, my ass. Manning, we've completed our 2nd pass, and we've got a 1st down. 31 seconds, you never know. This could be the start of the comeback. Tight end in. Let's see if somebody can get open again. Even a field goal would be incredible. Is Nehemiah Bobo going to be open? No. That was thrown a little late. If I would have thrown that immediately, that maybe goes for a 1st down. I waited way too long. Let's flip the smash. 2nd and 10, 27 seconds. We don't have to go that far. Just further than we've been able to go all game. I'm looking at B. I'm throwing it early, and it's Waylon Rooney. We're near midfield. It's the hurry up. That's what we needed. It doesn't help that my team doesn't understand what the rain is. Lyrer, I need you as an extra blocker. And deep, we got Rooney. If the ball can be thrown far enough, and we're inside the 10. I'm taking... No, we can't afford to take a timeout right now because we're going to put the ball on the ground. We're going to run a little bit. Somehow, for the first time, one of our guys has actually outrun a man. And I thought I was in the hurry up. We're wasting time here. And we outran a man, and we were able to throw the ball far enough. I think our timeout was 7 seconds. I let way too much time burn off the clock there. I mean, like, they live on a lake, hybrid, so there's a good chance that somebody's seen rain. I don't think they're all from Arizona, but the stadium certainly was not created. We're actually at risk of a flash flood right now. 7 seconds, we're going to go to the air. Outside the pocket, we got it, man. It's it was Vandermeulen, and he can't hold on to it. God damn it. 2 seconds left. I don't know if I kick the field goal or if I go for it again. Oh, I completely screwed the pooch with the clock management there. We should have a touchdown with essentially with time expiring. From the 7. A field goal doesn't help us win the game. So we're going to put it in the air. Outside the pocket, all day to throw. Putting it in the back. And it was picked off. Yo, he jumped the shit out of that. How does he? I thought we had a chance. Bobo's got a whole step on his man, a step and a half. He just flies in. It says no. Did anyone else see that? When I backed out, the resume game thing here showed the Air Force logo.
The Broncos are lined up.
Oof. That's a big oof. Godfrey. Ooh. Gets around his man. So long as there's no penalties, we're going to have great starting field position. We just have to outscore Boise State 35-0 in this half. Oh no. Something's got to happen here, right? This offense has it figured out, I think. Ooh, we baited him in. Nehemiah Bobo. Oh, if he could only break a tackle. 14 yards. We figured out how to pass. We're going to throw a bomb here. Guaranteed this goes for 6. You know that I'm good for my guarantees. We're going to bring Manning in just a little bit. That's a really hard throw for Medley otherwise. And Vandermeulen. I actually, yeah. I didn't have my hands on the controller on that one. I didn't throw that pick. Dude, Berg might be the weakest, like, 6'8" man I've ever seen in my life. Always getting shoved off tackles. I think we still have a chance at this game. I'm going to blitz. I'm going to leave my zone for the blitz, and they're going to find a man wide open. I still don't think that they've had a dropped pass. Even the one that was out of bounds, in my opinion, they considered a catch. And Boise State's got a world beater offense right now. Even that one, it should have been picked off, or at least knocked out of his hands. But they've got glue on him, even through the rain. They're catching everything. 6'6". Okay, that's not fair. That is not fair at all. We could use a 6'7" one. Boise State's one of those teams that cheats. Oh, that was a miss. They fumbled and we got it. The rain helps us. Ha See, it was just it was the long con. Throw the ball super deep downfield, let them pick it off. and then force an interception to get the ball across the 50. It was just a delayed, delayed profit sort of scenario. 1st and 10. Nothing can go wrong ever again. Nehemiah Bobo's got a first down, and the comeback starts now. I wanted Boise State to get a little bit more complacent. I really wish we had our starting running back. He's a lot quicker than Lyrer here, and he'd be able to do a little bit more. 2 yards for Ethan. Probably going to be running the hurry up for the rest of the game, and hoping that something magical can happen. On 2nd down, leaving the pocket again. It's always dangerous, but sometimes you got to just, make them scared of you as a quarterback. 3rd and 4. This is 2-down territory, so plenty of time and plenty of opportunities. We're going to try the read option, see if we can pick it up on the ground. Lyrer's got it. That's how we're going to start saying his name. And not only does he get the handoff, but he gets the first down. And we still are alive. I'm kind of thinking maybe I just yoink it up in the air to see if somebody can grab it here, but I don't want to throw a pick. I didn't mean to throw it right then, but it worked out. We hit him in his hitch, and Kingsley Manning gets his second grab of the day, and for the second time this afternoon, we have a 1st and goal at the 7. See what we can do with the read option. I absolutely should have handed that off, but we still get 6 of those 7 yards with the quarterback keeper. And we're going to just run with the old favorite, the 0-1 trap. See if the pulling guard can hit us that freeing block. It doesn't matter. The D lineman just completely whiffed on everything. And nobody keeps Western Arizona from scoring. Probably should have gone for 2 here. We should be going for 2 on every single one of these to get every extra point that we can. 35-7. We're down 4 touchdowns. It's time for the onside kicks to start. We know we can get them. We've gotten them in the past in this dynasty. And, oh, that was... that was not great. Actually, it's going to be very good for us, I think.
Illegal touching. Offense.
I'm pretty sure that accepting this penalty hurts them. They're going to get the ball at their own 34 instead of on our side of the field. So, unless that was a coaching decision to try and burn more clock, it didn't end up too terrible. Although that ball did not bounce anywhere. I'm going to say run to the left. No. And we forced an incompletion. I tell you, the game is over. 18 of 19 passing. Things are coming up giraffe right now. 2nd and 10. It's going to be a run. Oh, I thought he was going to cut it up the middle. It could have been there. Regardless, we got him in a 3rd down situation. There's an opportunity here for this team to force a punt. Might sound a little ridiculous, but that's the way it works. They go with the option, and oh! Quarterback just gets popped again. I think he might be mildly concussed because he has taken some big hits from some big boys. And we've got an opportunity. The defense finally makes a stop midway through the 3rd quarter. And depending on this punt return, we could be set up for greatness. Bray's going to pop that first block that springs Godfrey for a little bit, but that's flagged down. It's definitely going to be a block in the back or a clip. Or a hold.
Receiving team.
Chaz, damn it. You don't get to have a name like Chaz Bray
First down.
and then commit penalties on this team. Sky Woolworth is absolutely pissed off. And I can't say that I blame him. 3:18. Can Ben Medley do something miraculous here? He's got his man open. This slant to Nehemiah Bobo has just been consistent. And we've got a chance to make history with the 35-point comeback. We're going to hand this one off up the middle on 2nd and 2. Just try to keep the drive moving. And that's 4 yards and another first down. Stop the clock momentarily for the moving of the chains. And we're going to try a little play action here. This could be a pick, or it could go for a lot. I'm looking for a Nehemiah Bobo, as I always am, and I threw it late. I mean, my controller, which is on Wi-Fi, was hacked. I got it back though. Don't worry. I unhacked it. I hit the right button combination and I regained control of my completely wireless controller that's on Wi-Fi. It's probably the Chinese, maybe the Russians. We're not sure at this stage. Quarterback taken off again. He got 8 yards. I don't like that. We're gonna blitz on 2nd and 2, expecting them to go to the running back, but they probably won't. Let's see, Blauwek, can you get in there and blow something up? It's a pass play. Quarterback's gonna scramble. I have the team set to not focus on the quarterback in a situation like that, but they still just let him do whatever he wants. Scramble away, senor, is what they have been heard as saying in the backfield. Got a lot of men over here. Ooh, I could have picked that. I was running the right direction and then slowed down for a second, which made me late. And then I whiffed the tackle, as is tradition. 2nd and 4, 19 of 20 passing, not 100%. So you know, that's good news for me. And all day to throw. Quarterback gets sacked. It's 3rd and 12. Haha. I've got him right where I want him. Kick 6 coming up, pals. Certainly nothing bad can happen here. Most likely a pass to that left side. And
False start. Offense.
just back him up a little bit further. All part of the plan. This is perfect. Let's get this crowd loud. I don't know how all 50 people are making this much noise, but Newberry wants some more of it. We'll try to help cover. And he fumbled it. Can we pick it up, guys? 3rd and 17. I told you we had him right where we wanted him. And we get our 2nd turnover of the day. The rain. You know how I feel about receivers hitting the end of their routes due to the end line like that. It's always cheating. They'll always be open and they'll always catch it, but we get bailed out by the weather. Lake Havasu City is bumping, and that was pass interference. There must be some sort of like electrical interference going on underneath this desk. It's the only thing that would explain what's happening to me. The only thing. I've got foreign agents, all right, and they're acting against my team. This is gonna be a run for sure, isn't it? Oh nope, we still got to the quarterback, but it doesn't matter. Listen, only 5 turnovers is not bad for this team, and to have gotten 2 back, a -3 turnover differential. We average probably like -6. So this is what I would call a good game. I swear someone's watching me and forcing this to happen. It's not actually, this is, I swear, it's not me. Offense at a glance. Ooh, look at that. Competitive. Still plenty of time left to play. We're only in the 3rd quarter. The 35-0 run that I was talking about earlier is actually supposed to start now. I had things mixed up. Nehemiah Bobo. What? Oof. That was the highest tip I've ever seen in my life, and of course we don't come down with it. I'm surprised it wasn't intercepted. And we live to see another day. 2nd and 10. We've got a man open. Vincent, why can't you catch today? Everybody's out to get us. That's not fair. Someone must have paid him off. It's the only explanation. 3rd and 10. Another deep ball. We've gotten desperate. I hope it doesn't show. I just gotta get rid of that one. Damn it.
Number 7, the intended receiver on the play.
We're gonna go for it. We got nothing else to lose. We don't have a chance of winning the game, so we might as well see if something positive happens. And there it is. Vincent holds on to one. We got him back on our team. Sometimes you just gotta trust, you know, that your talent's gonna show up. And we are just so stacked with talent. We knew it was coming. It wasn't a matter of if, but when. And Rooney doesn't adjust for the underthrown ball. We're lucky it wasn't another turnover. This game has gone to shit. I really did think when we started loading into this one that we had a chance. And then things happened. 2nd and 10. Vincent often gets free on this route. Not today. Instead, we're just going to get bopped in the backfield. 9 to 27. It's a good 33% completion percentage. And on 3rd and 10, we're going to shock the world. We're going to shock the world with the read option. This is 2-down territory for us. So we don't have to get it all right now, but we're going to anyways. It's too easy. Like, you know, I just let them get a giant lead because I wanted to reel them back in. It makes it more fun that way. I hope you would agree. 21 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Who's going to get open today? It's probably not Nehemiah Bobo. Couldn't quite get on the inside of that pass. And like a 31.5% completion on the day. Triple option. Let's try that. Because nothing is really working out today. Got our read man, got our pitch man. And we'll just hand it off and have Lyrer get destroyed. Can we get one more play off? I'm not sure if we have the speed to get back to the line. So we'll go into the 4th quarter, ready to start the comeback of all time. Look at that, a fumble and a touchdown. That's all you need to see from that quarter. That about sums it up, as we managed to hold them to 7 points, which is very impressive in my opinion. 3rd and 10. They're not really going to bring any pressure. We're just going to get outside the pocket and... Oh! Vandermeulen can't hold on to it. Oh! Somehow we had an accurate pass on the run to a wide open Vandermeulen. But the contact that showed up late, showed up a little late. It was enough to knock it free. That's a real shame. I want Lyrer to stay in the backfield and see if we can't just make this a simple completion on 4th and long. We maybe have a guy open. Oh, and I couldn't adjust if it's a turnover on downs. 9 of 30 passing on the day. Boise State's going to get the ball back. I had hopes. High hopes. High in the sky. Shitty guy hopes. It's another fumble and we picked it up. Can Boone take this back potentially? I told you how it was going to happen. Boise can't hold on to the football. We're too strong. They're not going to review it. The comeback has started. And the defense, which is so terrible, has scored as many points as the offense in this game. And it's time for the onside kicks to commence, because it's going to be back to back to back. We got it! All the haters. So many fans left the stadium early, not knowing that they wouldn't get to witness the greatest comeback in NCAA 14 history. We got plenty of time to do it. There's zero chances of us making any mistakes here. 6.5 minutes left to go in the game. The defense wasn't set. Ben Medley picks up 4 yards there. That's a good first down gain for us. We've been saving our energy. We're not going to be ready for it. An audible. Quick stance again, 2nd and 6. We're rolling outside the pocket. We got Nehemiah Bobo and he holds on to it inside the 25. We're making this a game. I don't care what the other team has to say about it. 6 minutes left. Sure, Ben Medley has thrown 5 interceptions, but he's got the heart of a man who's thrown none. It's a great read option. It goes for 12 yards, and we're just going to run it right back and shove it up their butts and into their faces. 1st and 10. Medley will keep it. He's got to get around the outside, and only 2 yards on that one, but it's a positive 2 yards. Change up our look and run the same read. Just change the direction we're going to go. Only one man to worry about. Oh, Ben couldn't quite get the juke. So it's just another 2 yards, and is he injured? Oh, that's going to be killer. No. Either Slaughter or Irons or somebody's going to have to come in to run this offense, and that's not good news. Oh, lordy. We'll try the slants on 3rd and 6. I don't think he's very fast. Actually, he's got a little bit of speed to him, and he's got a touchdown. His first throw of the game goes for 9 yards. And we're only down 3 scores now, 5:23 left. Can we get another onside recovery? This might be the most impressive series of events. Maybe a little bit weak on that kick. Oh, and it bounces right up into his hands. We had a chance. In fact, we still do. We haven't given up hope. The defense just needs to pop another fumble. And we'll be all over this. I'm assuming it's going to go to Mahone. It's a screen. Oh, if we could have intercepted that one, that would have been a miracle. Another defensive touchdown would have been it. It would have been the victory for us. I would have called it there. 1st and 10. We got to get a stop here. We need a turnover more than anything. All day for the quarterback. We'll give him a pop. It's a sack. He's lost a yard. We've got like 5 sacks on the game. You can't count the Giraffes out of anything. Imagine if we would have scored in the first half. It's going to be a pass. I'm going to back out for some extra coverage. Quarterback's going to try to scramble again, and he's sacked again. Back-to-back sacks. They say it's only our 3rd, and I'm fine with that, I guess. We just have to stop one more play. Even a field goal would be an incredible result in this game that still has so much time left on the clock. Should be a pass. He's got all day to throw. Is he going to find a man? It's tipped. It's batted away. It's his 2nd incompletion, and it's a 4th and 13. They're going to have to try to kick the field goal here. We're going to get a block this, I believe. Maybe we see a false start. No false start. We came close to blocking it. We had a man shoot through and get the dive, but he was just a little bit too low. So they do score. They do increase their lead to 24 points. But we get the ball. We get to decrease that lead now. Godfrey, take the fair catch. Don't waste any time with your shitty attempt at a return. Especially up the middle. That's not going to happen. 45-21. If you would have been asked what you thought the score was going to be, last quarter, probably would say about 50-0. But we've turned the Jets on. We've turned this program around. We're going to scramble. We got a block downfield. I shouldn't have gone out so early. But we got 6 yards there as well. Medley's back in. His shoulder isn't hurting him that much. So we're going to have an opportunity here. No interceptions is the key to success on this one. We're going to send Vincent deep in case maybe he springs free. And I don't like what I'm seeing, so we'll dump it off to the running back for a 7-yard gain. And an opportunity to stop the clock. Going to the shotgun trio. 4 wide receivers set. I want Lyra on more of a wheel, and I'm looking deep. And we're looking deep. Vincent, he can't come down with it. Oh, it was in his hands. That should be a catch. Oh, you can't do that to your quarterback, man. He can only make so many of those accurate throws. Dropping them is so killer. 2nd and 10. We've got our 3rd string running back in. And Y is wide open. Oh, he's got the first down. The defensive back just stopped following him. We were able to make the throw on the run just barely. And it's another first down, another stoppage of the clock. We'll give it time to sub. So the clock is moving right now. And we just barely got rid of that one. Medley took a pop and a half on that. I feel bad for the quarterback, but he knew what he was signing up for when he came to the tall boys school. Dowdle, I want you to go deep. Lyra, just chill. 2nd and 10. B should be open. Vandermeulen holds on to it. We're moving down the field. The passing game has shown up late. Maybe a little bit too late, but damn it, if we're not gonna give this a shot. I like Vandermeulen's route again. Maybe Dowdle if he can get free early. No, just gonna scramble outside the pocket. Oh, Vandermeulen was open, but I just can't get that throw so accurate. That deep comeback. It was there for the taking. I just, wasn't able to get it. We'll try a little inside smash here on 2nd and 10. Parks is a man whose name I have never seen. So I don't feel confident throwing to him unless he's wide open here. On 2nd down. Nothing that I like. Parks was open. He still is. And we accidentally bounced off like a linebacker there. 3rd and 10. That's not good news. I don't like 3rd downs. Not one bit. We're going to try the corner strike and hope for the best. There's a good chance this gets either a first down or an interception. And that's about it. Nolan, I need you as an extra blocker for me. See what we can get. I'm looking at Vincent. He's going to be open. And we're going to be inside the red zone with a chance to score. Tempted to run that play straight back at him, but it's definitely risky. We try that out. So instead, apparently Vincent's injured, so we had to stop the play for that, and we'll lose a little bit of time off the clock. Who knows? Maybe something happening here. Looking at Nolan. I'm not seeing it. We're going to throw it. We've got Vandermeulen. It's not the touchdown, but it's still 7 yards. And it's a 2nd and 3. We're going to put this on the ground for sure. QB slot option. We just need our pitch man and our read man. Looks like they're set. And Medley's going to take this in for a touchdown. Oh, man. Boise's been getting embarrassed here. Just going to run a little read option right back at him again and see if we can get in for the 2-point conversion. Slaughter will have to keep it, so I guess Medley feeling a little bit injured after that play, but the backup does it again for us, gets into the end zone, picks up 2 points. And Wynn got knocked out of Medley on that, but he'll be fine. We're going to throw him right back in after we recover this onside kick. That's a solid amount of power. Oh, but it bounces right up into Cobbs' hands. Stephon Cobbs, and that might be it. If we recover that, we have a chance, but just due to the time constraint with the clock. The fact that we've scored 29 points in the second half is pretty impressive to me, but it's not enough. Unless maybe we can get a fumble. They have fumbled it 3 times, mostly as a factor of this rain. So we've got a shot if we can just land a big shot, a big hit stick onto whoever's carrying the football. 2nd and 9. This is going to be a run. And that would have been a nice opportunity. It is still a tackle for loss. They've got a 3rd and 14 to deal with. But we were looking to pop that ball free. Gonna expect a pass here on 3rd and 14. Although they might just try to burn some more clock. And that will be the case. We'll take our first time out there. 4th and 7. A miracle is gonna have to happen. We have to hope that they, apparently we're gonna try to block a punt here, I guess. Well, they missed it. I'm not really sure what the hell happened on that play. I'm sure that that's going to end up on a SportsCenter not top 10, just all around. The question is, with 1:15, can we score, what is that, 16 points? We need 2 touchdowns with 2-point conversions. Parks certainly helping. Ooh, I threw a suicide route on that one, and he's able to hold on to it, but we're immediately across midfield. It's not over yet. 1st and 10. Medley. We got a man open. Oh, I took the check down, but I took it a little too late. If I would have thrown that immediately, we would have had a chance to get north on it. Got to get this play off quick. 57 seconds left. B is open. It's Easley, and we got out of bounds. That's another 14 yards downfield. We're in range of the end zone now. Question is, can we find the right play to hit it? If so, who's going to get the call? Bunch flood here. Walk is stopped. I think we're pretty much overdue for an interception at this point. But we've got Parks again, and he's got another first down. We're lucky that he ran into his teammate because it slowed him down and kept that first down. 45 seconds now. We're inside the red zone. The fact that we've made this a game is absolutely incredible. They're bringing pressure. We're going to get rid of it. Newberry gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Quinn Newberry, the tight end. Medley finally has a passing touchdown on the game. We're going to try another read option here. We've got to get we got to get 2 more first down or 2-point conversions. That's the first one. The 3rd stringer Nolan gets it in. We're down what is that? 15 points or no? Math. Beep boop 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 beep beep boop beep boop bop boop. We're down an amount. If we could get this onside recovery, which we don't, we would have had a chance. We need to see something incredible happen here. Oh my gosh. It's a real shame that we don't have all 3 timeouts right now. All 3 timeouts, we would have had a chance to at least get the ball back. But as it stands, we need a fumble from Boise State. 37 seconds. I just don't think that we have the opportunity here without a turnover. "34 seconds. It's a real shame. It is a real shame. Maybe they try to pass and we get lucky. Go for the big hit. Try to strip the ball here, guys. Anything that can happen to give us an opportunity to score is what we need. Assuming this is a run to the right. Oh, we had the big hit, but we don't get the fumble. 4th and 10. They're just going to be able to burn the clock out on us with the field goal formation. Unless they jump offside or false start, it can happen. I've seen it before. Oh, they're just going to burn the clock out on us. Nobody's going to jump. We made it a game. We were just too late. 45-37. Boise State was absolutely terrified at the end of this game. Oh. a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, and we would have been going to overtime. I really did think we had a chance at knocking the ball loose. Those were big hits on all 3 of those runs, but we needed one more timeout to make it a real opportunity. I don't think they would have hit that field goal. We would have had a fighting chance, but just came a little bit too late. Didn't score in the first or second. 30 points in the fourth quarter. 3 converted 2-point conversions, or two of them, sorry. An onside recovered, a fumble taken back for a touchdown. All sorts of crazy stuff happens there, but it's just not quite enough for the Giraffes to pull off the big upset at home. And Lake Havasu City apparently needs more rain, because that was about as good of a game as we could have hoped for. 1 touchdown in the first half was all we could have, all that could have happened for us to be happy there. Only a -2 turnover differential, and our player of the game on the offensive side is our backup quarterback. Probably because he didn't throw 5 picks, and he had 2 touchdowns. But it is what it is. We slide to 2-8 on the season. We've got 2 more attempts to win something and break this losing streak, but it just didn't quite happen. I think that we pretty much have to go on the road for the last 2 games, so if we win, it's going to be in hostile territory. Air Force Academy and Utah State are left, and Utah State, I don't think that we're going to have a chance at winning. So if it shows up, it's most likely going to be this next game. We're feeling warm. The team's got a little bit of happiness in the locker room. They know that it's possible for them to score. The defense knows it's possible to get stops, pushes. Can they put it all together in a full game? Not entirely sure it happens. But we're definitely going to try. And we got our first commit. I'm pretty sure this Sam Willis is our first commit. 60 overall left tackle. Certainly not going to be the greatest player in the world, but who knows? Maybe in a couple years he's something for us. 4-6 Air Force, so they lost to Fresno in that last game last week. So they're also on a losing streak. That's good news for us. We're gonna just sort this by overalls, I guess. See, first actually set up these visits. Why not? Pretty sure they can only come in that final bye week now. But we'll get a little bit of XP for these complimentary visits, and we've got 1,100 points to put in towards 31. Probably fewer than 31 guys. We want it sorted by the overall, and we'll just see anyone who it's possible to grab. We have a chance at getting the JUCO tackle out of California, Bruce Allen. That would be nice. John Thompson, we got a big lead with. Fred Davis, we got a big lead with. We don't need to put points into him. No points there. Yes. No. Yes. Especially if we're going to try to get this 3-star guy away from Georgia. He must be a bust, right? No, he went up 3. Interesting. Could be useful. Art Davis. Doesn't need him. Tyrone does. This is very, very simple recruiting. Points, yeah. If we're down, they get points. If we're up, they don't get points. And some of them get some scholarship offers, and we'll see what can happen. Or if we're fighting with 4 SEC schools to try to get JT Ryan here. Kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. Certainly could be useful. Sam Willis, he's a ways down the board if you look at the overalls. Which I don't own a pair of overalls, so you know. Those nope. Don't do that one again. That was a nope.